In this tutorial, I'll show you more than 10 amazing ideas to decorate your room. Ready? My room is so boring. Wait. Let's do this. As promised, I have a room decor tutorial for you where I'm gonna show you more than 10 epic ideas to spice up your room. And this video does not only include decorations but also a complete room transformation, because I warn you, I went all out and completely transformed my room from plain and boring to absolutely beautiful. Wanna see it for yourself? Then just keep watching. For the first DIY, I decided to beautify my plain white furniture. And since we'll be using paint, it is very important that you protect the working area. You'll need a paintbrush, sponge applicator, masking tape, primer and paint. I'm gonna paint 5 drawers, 2 in pink and 3 in aqua blue. I'll also add little white dots on top, which will look adorbs, just wait for it. So let's start with the first drawer. We're just going to paint the front, so to keep that neat edge, we need to protect the inside with the masking tape. Make sure your furniture is clean and dry and you're set to start painting. Well, first we have to apply primer, which assures that paint sticks firmly to the furniture and will last us many years. Leave the primer to dry completely, and finally, here comes the fun part: color. Let's start with this pretty pink. Give the paint a stir and then just paint the front of the drawer and the side edge. I love how with paint you can totally transform a room for such a low price. Let's move to the blue paint. I love this blue aqua, it's so beautiful. Apply one even coat and let the drawers dry for a day. Then apply another coat. My paint was actually quite thick and one coat would do the job, but I still decided to go for 2. And here are all my painted drawers. So pretty! Leave them dry completely before you start drawing the dots. Here I'm marking where each dot should be. I went for 3 inches between the dots and 1.5 inches between each row of dots. To make a perfect dot, I'm using a big circle puncher. Make a circle hole in a piece of masking tape to get this neat dot stencil. Stick it on the drawer and paint the inside of the dot with a sponge applicator dipped in white paint. The perfect dot! If you want the dotting to go faster, you can also just make them using a sponge applicator, as its shape is rounded. But I really wanted mine to look perfect, so I took time for it. My blue drawer is done and look how beautiful it is! And here's the pink one finished too. All my drawers are done and I can't even explain how happy I am with them. Let's put them in place. I love how the white dots connect the painted drawers with the rest of the furniture, which I kept white. I adore my new furniture. For the bedding, I chose a simple white one with pink accents saying "Love is in the air." Oh yeah! I also got this texture blanket for when it gets a bit chilly. And I love to decorate my bed with pillows. A lot of pillows. Since they can actually be quite pricey, I made these gorgeous smile and chevron pillows myself. I'll show you how to make the smile one first. To make it, you will need an empty pillowcase, which you can get for very cheap, scissors, fabric glue and wool. Take your wool and write anything you like. I decided to write the word smile on my pillow because you know what they say, just smile and the word will smile with you. Once you're happy with how the word looks like, just take your fabric glue and stick the wool in place. Lift it up, apply a bit of glue and press the wool down on the pillowcase. In the end, I'm adding a little spiral above the letter I to represent the dot. And we're all finished with the adorable smile pillow. This project is literally done in 2 minutes, and it doesn't really get any cuter. You can also make this pillow for a friend and maybe write his or her name on for a beautiful personalized gift. But I'm keeping this one for myself. Another idea is a chevron pillow. You'll need a white pillowcase, masking tape, a pot for color, sponge applicator or a paintbrush, scissors and fabric paint. If you want to protect the edges of the pillow like me, stick masking tape pieces along all the 4 sides. Now make the first chevron row by sticking masking tape in a chevron pattern. Then stick another chevron row right above this first one and add another above that one. Peel away the middle row and you get the perfect chevron row stencil, which you're going to color later. I love this technique because it gives you the perfect parallel chevron rows and neat pillow in the end. Okay, our chevron stencil is all ready for painting. I decided for pink and blue, surprise surprise, to match my room. First I'm making a blue row using a sponge applicator. For a crisp and neat edge, I recommend to move from the tape towards the center of the row. That way you prevent the color from leaking under the tape, causing a messy chevron edge. When all the rows are colored, peel away the masking tape to reveal the perfect chevron pattern. You can use more than 2 colors or even just one for a more classic chevron pillow. I love making my own decorations for the room because I can tailor them to suit my room perfectly. You can stop here because it already looks fantastic, but I decided to color the edges too. Protect the freshly painted chevron pattern with the masking tape and apply the color along the sides. Remove the tape, leave your beautiful pillow to dry for a few hours, and you're ready to decorate your room with this masterpiece. I really like how these pillows make my bed not just incredibly cozy, but also absolutely gorgeous to look at. Okay, my bed is pretty, but there's still a lot of room on my desk and dresser, so let's make some quick decorations to put on those. For this lovely colored sand cactus, you will need some sand, preferably white, cactus, bigger glass, food coloring, toothpicks, a few more glasses or pots for the sand, and something to stir the sand with. Distribute the sand between glasses, I have 4 of them as I also have 4 food colors. Time for the fun part, coloring the sand. Take a small amount of water and mix in a bit of color. I have blue, pink, green and yellow. Pour the colored water in the sand and mix well to distribute the color evenly. If you put the food color directly into the sand glass, the color won't incorporate evenly. Trust me, I tried it and it didn't work out. It's much better to mix it with water first. How pretty do these look? I love them. I just want to eat them. Okay, now you have to let the sand dry completely and then it's time to make a pretty sandy house for our cactus. Starting with green, off you go in the glass. I put my sand in little plastic bags just so it'll be easier to pour. Place the cactus on and let's continue with pink. I love plants, but let's be honest, all my plants die. So I figured a cactus is a low maintenance plant that gives life to your room but doesn't require much time. That's perfect for me. Look how beautiful sandy waves we're getting. I'm absolutely in love with this decor idea. Looks stunning and I had so much fun making it. But be careful with cactuses, these guys can be really mean. A cute butterfly lamp, anyone? For this one you'll need a plain lamp, a bunch of colorful butterflies and a glue. We're gonna decorate the lamp cover with the shiny friends. I'm starting on top. All you have to do is put a drop of glue on the back of the butterfly and stick it on the cover. Unique lamps can be quite expensive, whereas this plain one cost me around $4 and I also get the chance to make it exactly how I like it. I bought these butterflies on the internet for a couple of dollars, so $6 for this pretty lamp? Not bad, I'd say. The top part is covered with our flying beauties, so let's continue on the sides. To make the lamp cover stay in place while working, you can put something like a masking tape inside. Instead of the super glue that I'm using, you can also go for a glue gun. But whichever you're using, be careful that you don't stick your fingers together. Here goes the final butterfly and we're finished with this unique lamp. It creates such a pretty shadowed light full of butterfly shadows, and can also work as a hat. We all love candles, but how about these super stunning colored candles made out of crayons? You'll need a candle glass, candle wick, crayons, and white wax. Select 3 colors. I'm going with green, pink, and blue. Put some wax in the pot and add a piece of crayon. Now you need to melt the wax and crayon, so you can either put it in a microwave, just make sure to use a microwavable pot, or just melt it above the candle like me. I love watching how the wax melts and mixes with crayon, feeling like a lab scientist. When everything is nice and melted, give the colored wax a stir. Here we have the pink and here the blue. Place an eraser under one side of the glass, hold the candle wick in the middle and pour the melted wax in. When the first layer is dry, place the eraser under the other side of the glass and pour your second color in. Lastly, remove the eraser and pour your last color on top for that neat horizontal ending. You're left with a gorgeous, colorful candle. You can also use more than 3 colors. Here I decided for a smaller slope and 4 wax colors. Now your candles will give you that cozy, warm feeling and a nice pop of color to your room even when they're not burning. A very cute way of incorporating low-maintenance plants to your room is a bamboo stick in a tube with water, decorated with colorful stones. Hold your bamboo stick in the middle of the vase and pour in stones in colored layers. I started with green, then red, and lastly yellow. That's it! How easy, fast and pretty is this DIY! If you don't have a bamboo, you can totally make this stone terrarium using any plant of your choice, and it will for sure brighten up any room. We also need to make some decorations for our wall, right? First I'm gonna show you how to make this awesome paper flower garland, which doubles as a Hawaiian necklace. You will need some colored paper, I have some patterned as well, scissors, stapler, hole puncher, pencil, ruler, and a string. Measure a rectangle of about 5 by 2 inches, you can also make it larger if you want bigger flowers, and then just cut it out with scissors. Fold your rectangle 3 times along the shorter side and unfold it again. We did this just to get these guiding lines all along. Then fold the paper again, but this time in the zigzag manner, like me. Time to take our stapler and make a punch in the middle of that little rectangle. Cut away the corners diagonally, this will give you that pretty flower shape. Open up your flower by joining the sides together and secure them in place with your stapler. Now just make a bunch of them in different colors. Aren't they pretty? When you have enough of flowers, we're ready to thread them on a string. Make 2 holes in each flower using a hole puncher. As you can see, I like leaving an empty petal between 2 petals with holes. Finally, lead the string through the holes you've just made to hang all these cuties on. Voila! We're all finished with this adorable flower garland. You can hang it above your bed, door or window. I decided to place it on the wall above my desk, so that when I'm working, I can see this beautiful creation in front. I love how it gives a lot of color and texture to my wall. Another great wall art idea is this colorful canvas painting with a word on. The things we need are masking tape, acrylic paint in different colors, and sponge applicators. To start off, stick your masking tape on the canvas to write any word you like. You can be very creative here, but keep in mind that letters that consist only of straight lines are a bit easier to make. Like the word live, which I went for. Once your word is set, you can color the painting in any possible way. I went for bright neon colors and I decided to make wave shapes all over the painting using my sponge applicator. I decided to go for the word live, just to remind me that every moment is a treasure that we have to cherish and enjoy. Sometimes I get so busy with planning for the future, I get so excited about things that are about to happen, and I kind of forget that the present is all that we actually have. I love this idea because in the end the painting turns out so neat with the pretty letters, while you can just slap the color on the canvas, not worrying at all. There we go! My canvas is entirely covered in these happy fluorescent colors, so the only thing left for me to do is to remove the masking tape. See how cool it looks! This painting will not just make your wall look gorgeous, but it will also remind you to live life to the fullest every time you see it. I love having freshly cut vase flowers in my room, but unfortunately they can be really expensive and they don't really last long. No problem, because you can easily make these adorable pom-pom flowers which will last forever. You'll need some small tree branches, wool, scissors and glue. Take your wool and wrap it around 4 of your fingers around 100 times. The more wool you wrap, the fuller and prettier your pom-pom when finished. After a while you'll end up with a fluffy ball like this one. Take a short piece of wool and wrap it around your woolen ball tightly. You end up with a bow-shaped fluffiness. Take your scissors and cut through the loops on both sides. The bow shape is gone, but no problem, because we have a cute fluffy pom-pom with a bit messy hairstyle which we need to take care of. So just have fun with scissors and give your pom-pom that lovely rounded shape. Here you can decide whether you want your flowers to be smaller and daintier or larger. I decided for big statement pom-pom flowers, so I'm keeping the fluffy balls nice and large. Make more of these using different wool colors for a more interesting colorful bouquet. I went for green, purple, yellow, blue and red. It's time to attach some stems to our flowers, so take your 3 branches, I got mine from a park nearby. Apply some glue and place on a pom-pom. There you go! We've got a beautiful flower bouquet ready to put in a vase. I decided to just use a jar as a vase. I think something's missing here. Let's go pick up some stones and fill up the vase with them. Bringing pieces of nature in your room will give so much life to it. And I love exploring the surroundings, searching for pretty things that nature created and that I can use in my DIYs. Now that's what I'm talking about. The stones make the flowers stand more straight and together, which I like. This looks so pretty. Don't really smell like anything, but hey, that can be fixed too. Our flower vase is all ready to put on the desk, dresser or your nightstand. So these were my 10 DIY room decor ideas. I really hope you liked them and maybe got some inspiration for yourself. Let me know what was your favorite part of the video. Me personally, I really love how the drawers turned out. I think they're so pretty and they really give a nice bold statement to the room. But I also loved everything else and I still have plenty ideas on my mind for room decor and wall art, so do let me know if you'd like to see more. I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you so much for watching. I love you and we'll talk soon. Bye! Being your own interior designer can be so much fun. May it be a big furniture project or a cute little decoration, your creativity can make a place shine.